Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Triya Gulati and you're watching Off Script. Today we will dissect the Jana Nayagan controversy and the legal case over it. Jana Nayagan is Vijay's last film before he enters politics, but the film is strangled in legal hurdles. Now, as per the latest update, producers want to withdraw their petition. The producers of Jana Nayagan starring Vijay have informed the Madras High Court registry of their decision to withdraw the petition filed in connection with the CBFC certification issue. A letter to this effect was submitted by the counsel on record on behalf of KVN Productions. The letter states that the producers have decided to proceed with the review of the film and therefore do not wish to continue with the litigation. The matter is expected to be listed today before Justice P.T. Asha under the caption for withdrawal. Jana Nayagan, which is slated to be Vijay's final film before his official entry into politics, became embroiled in the legal dispute after the Central Board of Film Certification delayed its certification. Aggrieved by the delay, KVN Productions approached the High Court. The production house contended that the CBFC had informed them that the film would receive a UA certificate subject to certain incisions or modifications. However, even after making the suggested changes, the certificate was not issued. The producers also questioned the CBFC chairperson's decision to refer the film to a revising committee after initially stating that it would be granted a UA certificate. The CBFC, on the other hand, told the single judge that the decision to send the film to the revising committee was taken after receiving a complaint from a member of the examining committee. The complaint alleged that his objection had not been considered and claimed that certain scenes in the film could hurt religious sentiments and portray the armed forces incorrectly. On January 9, the single judge ruled in favor of the production house and directed the CBFC to certify the film forthwith. The court observed that the chairperson's decision to send the film for review after informing the producers that certification would be granted was without jurisdiction. The judge also criticized the practice of entertaining complaints from examining committee members after they had already submitted their recommendations. Soon after this order, an urgent mention was made before the Chief Justice's bench. On the same day, the division bench stayed the single judge's order and made strong remarks against the producers for creating an urgency and putting pressure on the judicial system. Subsequently, the division bench set aside the single judge's order, noting that the CBFC had not been given adequate opportunity to present its case. The bench also observed that the single judge should not have set aside chairperson's order in the absence of a specific prayer to that effect. However, the matter was remitted back to the single judge for fresh adjudication. The court also directed the producers to amend their prayer and specifically challenged the chairperson's decision to send the film for review. Although the division bench passed its order on January 27, the matter was not listed thereafter and the producers did not take steps to amend their prayer. Now they have informed the registry of their intention to withdraw the case. Tamil Nadu has a long history of film stars transitioning into full-time politicians. From the highly successful political careers of M.G. Ramachandran and Jayalalitha, both of whom went on to become chief ministers, to the more mixed political journeys of Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan and others, Tamil Nadu has repeatedly seen cinema icons enter politics. The latest to join this list is Tamil superstar Vijay. Vijay began his career as a child actor in the 1980s and was launched as a lead actor in 1992 by his parents, filmmaker S.A. Chandrasekhar and singer-writer Shobha Chandrasekhar with Nalya Thiruppu. Although the film failed, his career steadily progressed. Over the next 3 decades, Vijay appeared in nearly 70 films, shaping his screen persona from a romantic hero in the late 90s to an angry young man in the 2000s and eventually to a savior and a vigilante figure in films released after 2012. Even before formally entering politics, Vijay's films had already laid ideological groundwork. Audio launches often doubled as soft political speeches, while fan clubs gradually evolved into grassroots networks. His fandom is intense and ritualistic. In 2024, Vijay launched his political party TVK and soon announced that he would retire from films to pursue politics full-time. He stated that Jana Nayagan would be his farewell film. The film too is steeped in political imagery and rhetoric and is set to release in nearly 5,000 cinemas across India and overseas. At the age of 51, Vijay is stepping away from a career that most actors would be reluctant to abandon. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu is scheduled to go to the polls in April and May, with Gen Z voters expected to account for nearly 1/5 of the electorate. Thank you for watching and follow for more.